The journey towards regaining our sight will provide us with many opportunities for spiritual and intellectual growth. We will surely face challenges along the way. Perhaps our greatest challenge will be in overcoming the programming that has obstructed our ability to see. Schooling, television, internet, radio, religion, all contribute mightily to the blinding of our sight. These things function as nothing more than intellectually and spiritually retarding devices, which ultimately forces us to accept reality at face value. A value which is defined by beings far more sinister than most of us can imagine. Recall the following. 1. Reality is much more complex than we have been taught. 2. We are not alone in the universe. 3. There are infinite interactions, causes and effects across the universe and throughout the dimensions which impact us in profound ways. 4. Humanity is being manipulated and controlled by entities not of this world. 5. The blinding of our sight is a major stratagem towards the control of humanity. Humanity has been thoroughly deceived, and it is to this deception that I wish to reveal to you the origins of our blindness. From birth, human beings have been programmed to think within very limited parameters of intellectual, mental, and spiritual perceptions. Our mental perceptions have been diminished to such a degree that many of us can only think on a singularly reactionary basis. What this means is that many of us have been reduced to mindless automatons, only capable of reacting to people, events, and information without careful thought or concrete intellectual process. Such a state of existence is therefore one-dimensional, reactionary, and is the antithesis of our multidimensional nature as human beings. Human beings are much more complex and much more powerful than we have been taught. We have the ability to operate on multidimensional levels. You will find that those who are gifted with so-called exceptional spiritual abilities are merely those of us who have retained or reclaimed our multidimensionality. Our multidimensionality is a source of great power. But without our sight, we cannot see it for what it is. Our inability to see maintains a gargantuan ignorance and births the hideous myth that we already know everything there is to know about the origins of life on Earth, the complexities of existence in the cosmos, and the multidimensional nature of humanity itself. Through our concurrence to this myth, we perpetuate our state of ignorance, distributing our lack of knowledge throughout the generations. But this ignorance, this wretched ignorance, is not self-created. It is a manifestation of a system that envelops the world. This world system places the vast majority of humanity through a process which produces desired results. But what is this system? And what are the desired results? And who or what created this system? And why? I would like to reveal to you the answers to these questions. But as we begin this journey, I believe it is important to explore some fundamental concepts. The Creator. Perhaps the greatest mistruth that embezzles humanity's ability to see revolves around our religious and secular concepts about the Creator. When I say Creator, I mean to say the entity that created all things, both visible and invisible, perceived and hidden, known and unknown, in the complete perceptual reality of the human being and beyond. At this time, I will propose to you that we have been purposely confused about the nature of the Creator. Most human beings have been taught to believe that the Creator has a name, a face, a home, and a vested interest in human affairs. But I will tell you that none of this is true. The human concepts of name, face, home, and human concern are based upon our exclusive reality as misinformed human beings and is in no way based upon the true nature of the Creator. Human beings have been instructed to make false classifications or distinctions about the Creator as a means of maintaining an erroneous belief that we are important, pseudo-all-knowing, and that we are somehow so powerful as to possess the ability to classify the Creator itself. But this is only part of the reason for our need to classify. There is a part of humanity that sincerely yearns to define the Creator in hopes of understanding that which we have been denied true knowledge of. It is similar to a drop of water trying to define the ocean, even though it has been confined within a small cup for its whole existence. In truth, human beings have been forced to exist within a very small cup for millennia.